The losing, man, the Magic are having a rough start to the season. Up next, a road game against the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, this would be an interesting team because when you think of Milwaukee, most people think of Ray Allen. But this is a pretty potent offensive scoring lineup. Got Sam Cassell, Michael Redd, really forgotten guy, and Tony Kukoc, he could score too. Now, defense is one thing, but these guys could put the ball in the basket. Garrity missing the start. Kukoc with the rebound. Red. Hey, look who's open behind the three-point line. Ray Allen. And I can assure you that would not be his first three-pointer of the game. Ray off to a good start. He only had 2 threes, as a matter of fact, which is kind of crazy. So down 7-0. Hill finding the clerk, cutting to the basket. Love that. So Orlando on the board. But a rough first quarter overall. McGrady getting open behind the three-point line. He'll take that. One of 4 threes for McGrady in this one. Kukoc. Look at that shot. Like I said, these guys can score. Cassell got to close out. Floater. Milwaukee up 10, up 12. But Miller comes in sniping off the bench. Big 3 for him. Speaking of threes, Tim Thomas, the forgotten man, coming off the bench, dropping buckets. We'll get to him a little bit later. Again, Mike Miller cutting it down to 7. Cassell coming off another basket for him. Milwaukee up 9 at the end of 1. Kevin Ollie, this guy would have himself quite the game. See him finding Tim Thomas. Another 3 for Tim. He had a big one. By the way, Ollie, 15, 9, and 8. What a game for him. Almost had a triple-double. Ray Allen continuing to do work. 6-point game now. Tim Thomas again. Another 3 for Thomas. Killing it in the second quarter. Speaking of killing it, Grant Hill. Believe it or not, that was his only field goal of the game. Cut the lead to 2. No offensive input from Grant Hill in this one. Thomas again. Another 3. 4 threes in the first half for Thomas. Cassell. Tough finish there. And that is going to lead to a 10-point lead at the half for Milwaukee. Orlando just trying to hang in there. But Tim Thomas and Ray Allen doing a lot of work in the first half. Maybe these cookies will power us up here. Shout out to Windmill Cookies for those awesome cookies. German cookies are really good if you didn't know. Ray Allen, 7 of 11, 16 points in the first half. I'll give you a spoiler. He only had 20 points. So the question is, with a quiet second half, would we be able to take advantage? No. Michael Redd, his only basket of the game, 2 points for Redd. But Kukoc, Milwaukee just running and gunning. Up 18 off that Kukoc 3. Tim Thomas to the basket, up 24. Just things got way out of control. Thomas, he's hitting shots like that. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do. He's just feeling it in this one. 27 points. Got Ollie getting a rebound. Can't even really get upset about that. Down 29 after 3. A 32-point loss. So we did say Milwaukee defensively wouldn't be all that great. Well, you know what? When you have to play the bench because you're getting beat so bad, it's going to look better than what it is. So Orlando, 0-4. In some of these games, just not very competitive in the second half. You can see the third quarter, only 1 shot made outside the key for us for our 17 points. Just in comparison to Milwaukee the whole game, just hitting shots everywhere. Tough. So, Milwaukee, Tim Thomas, 9 of 23 from the field, but 27 points. A lot of threes for this man. A lot of threes for this man. He made 6 threes. He's going to hit threes like that. What can you do? What can you do? Cassell contributing, one of 3 players with 20 plus points. He had 21. Also throw in 6 assists for him. We mentioned Ray Allen earlier. 26 and 4 for Ray. And the thing that just kills you is Michael Redd was 1 of 4. We really did a good job of closing out on him and defending him in terms of keeping him away from the basket. But, I mean, what can you do? Tim Thomas really was the big difference maker in this one, coming off the bench doing some heavy lifting on offense. Orlando, well, the heavy lifter was McGrady. He had 21, but he was 8 of 22 from the field. That's not going to get it done. He's got to be a little more efficient. Mike Miller, second leading scorer, 17 points off the bench. He was 4 of 5 from three-point land. We'll take that, along with his 6 rebounds. Pat Burke, only other guy in double digits, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Grant Hill, though, laid an egg. That one corner 3. He had 5 points in the game, 1 of 10 from the field. Terrible shooting from Hill in that one. He's got to play better. McGrady has to be more efficient, but Hill has to contribute too. Things aren't looking good for Orlando, especially with a date with the Kings up next.